The Ministry of Health, through its TTMoves initiative, is seeking to encourage healthy lifestyle changes to reduce the incidence of non-communicable diseases among the population. To aid this endeavor, the ministry, in collaboration with the Northwest Regional Health Authority, will host a wellness walk and run, which will culminate with a health and wellness festival at the Queen's Park Savannah on Saturday, the 30th of September. In studio with us this morning is Dr. Maria Clapperton, Director of Non-Communicable Diseases, and Sheldon Mason, Exercise and Wellness Coordinator of St. George West Northwest Regional Health Authority. Good morning to both of you and welcome to the show.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have both of you with us on the show this morning to talk about such an exciting event.
Yes.
I have to say, now, we're going to get into some more exciting things in a few moments, because it was wonderful to chat offset a little bit before we started and see that this investment is going so much further than just being here. We now see that you are going to be able to just, well, you can already pick up your phone and ensure that your health is invested in. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about TTMoves and how it's been going so far, Dr. Clapperton.
So, as you would know, the Ministry of Health remains committed to tackling the issue of non-communicable diseases within our population. And the TTMoves initiative is one of those features where we focus on behavior change in our population to encourage person to move their wellness journey forward and to make healthy lifestyle choices. So in keeping with this, there are three key elements of our TTMoves campaign, where we encourage persons to drink more water, increase their intake of water daily, also eat more fruits and vegetables, and we encourage persons to increase their levels of physical activity and take more steps. And that's what brings us into our TTMoves app, where we are launching it with our pedometer feature to continue to motivate persons to take more steps and let go of that sedentary lifestyle and increase their levels of physical activity.
And it's such a cool app. I love the fact that it's red and white, so you automatically get, that national pride coming through. Sheldon, tell us a little bit. Okay, so as the exercise and wellness coordinator, I'm assuming, of course, you interact with the public, yeah?
On a daily basis, yes.
And what do you see? Be honest.
So, within the Northwest Regional Health Authority in the different health centers, so every health center should have a wellness aspect of it.
Okay.
So in our region in St. George West, we have 4 health centers that are active that I go to on a daily basis. Some health centers have 2 classes per week, some have 1 with different groups. So on a Monday in Oxford Street, we have a men's group and a women's group.
Okay.
The youngest male is around 43 years old, right? The oldest we have is in Pity Valley. She's 91 years old. Yeah, and she actually started the Pity Valley Clinic by herself, and then it slowly grew. So every other day or every day we go and we do exercise, and we encourage them about same thing as TTMoves: drink plenty of water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and get active as you can, because World Health Organization recommends that everybody, regardless of their age, should be active between 40 to 45 minutes every day, and not just regular active. I'm talking about rigorous cleaning the yard, painting your house, digging the drain, planting a garden, doing something outside of the context of exercise. But once in the health center, we do exercise program, easy things that senior persons can do over the age of 50 if they have little mobility issues, that you can do on the chair, while lying down on your bed, while sitting on the floor. A lot of different exercises that we cover with them, so when they go back home, they can practice it until they get more mobility every day.
Very nice. So I'm assuming after that, of course, the people are going to come back and share with you what the updates are. You check in with them, that sort of thing.
Yeah, my favorite client would be the one in Pity Valley. She's 91.
Of course.
Yeah, and she's busy. She always going, and she stays active. And I told her about the app, and she uses it, and she covers almost 5,000 steps almost every day.
That's more than some other people, some much younger people as well. Good morning, ma'am, and congratulations. It's wonderful to see that there's that investment as well, because let's be honest about it, what you just mentioned there, a lot of people don't know that this is something that is available. So we can call health centers for more information if we're interested.
You can call any health center for more information, and what will happen is, even when you're there, the doctors would recommend you, especially when you're suffering with NCDs like diabetes and hypertension, you need to be more active so that the body can help itself heal. So exercise is the process by which we do that. So what happens, the doctor would, based on the case, wait, doctor would do up the file, send it to us, we would go through with them, and then we'll start the exercise program. So when they come into the day that they specified for, They do the exercise that is prescribed, like TTMove, exercise by prescription, and we send them home to do it 2 to 3 days per week.
Okay.
And then when they come back, we just revisit what they did, add more so that they can be more versatile, so it doesn't be too monotonous for them.
Yeah.
They don't get bored. And then we recommend that, do a 5K, go and walk up Chancellor, walk around the savannah, go in Carnage, go Mac Creep, do something.
Do something.
So that you can stay active.
Wonderful. Now, there's definitely no monotony coming up on the 30th of September because aside from the Wellness Walk and Run, there is an entire festival. But let's get into the details of the Wellness Walk and Run before we get into the festival. What time is it starting?
So the Wellness Walk and Run starts at 6:30 a.m. So come out. It's early, but we want you to beat the sun.
Yes, definitely.
So have a cool walk with us and come out at 6:30 a.m. We'll start the walk there. And then we transition smoothly. We'll have a cool down, and then we get into the TTMoves Health and Wellness Festival, which is a collaboration the whole day of activities is a collaboration between the Ministry of Health and the Northwest Regional Health Authority as we bring the TTMoves activities to the population.
This is fantastic. So the entire day. So we're starting early at 6:30 a.m. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is free to the public.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now, people can register online or they can walk in?
Unfortunately, registration online is now closed.
Okay.
But you can still come on down on the day. The Wellness Festival goes from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Now, share with us some of the activities that are going to be at the Wellness Festival.
Well, as you can see, we have also retooled the health fair model,
Yes.
and we've rebranded it as a health and wellness festival because we want to take that positive spin on encouraging persons to take ownership for their health and wellness. And we will be focusing on mental health, and this is why we're key to say wellness, because we want to take that holistic approach to healthy lifestyles. So there will be a special emphasis on mental health. So you can come down and speak with doctors and healthcare professionals in that area. And then there'll be a host of other services available. So blood pressure screening, blood sugar screening, pap smears, prostate screening as well. And there'll be a kids area, a kids play park, so you can come on down. And there'll be lots of giveaways and activities on the day as well.
I like the fact that you mentioned there are lots of giveaways as well. I know many will be thinking, so is it going to be health oriented? But you're going to need to, of course, go to find out yourself. Now, share with us something. Now, we know TTMoves launched, and it definitely has been throughout media, throughout conversation. How well has it been received by the public so far?
Very well, very well. I think at this time, moving forward and coming out of the pandemic, a lot of persons are more interested in taking care of themselves, and we continue to encourage persons to take ownership for their health and wellness. And TTMoves has also added a new tagline, a movement for lifestyle change. So we want everyone to move with us and take ownership for their health and join us on moving their wellness journey forward.
When you say everyone, that means that there are no particular age groups that are being targeted for this, correct?
Everyone, all age groups. We're taking a life course approach, so we want everyone to come down and participate. We encourage all persons at all stages in the population to take care of their health, even in utero. So from pregnant patients and all, we encourage them to eat healthy, drink more water, and move more.
Wonderful. Now, Sheldon, one of the things you mentioned as you were speaking about some of those who are with you at the health centers was the age. You said as young as 43, which I know many would have enjoyed hearing that, as young as 43.
I remember we did a lecture in Carnage Health Center, and a young man was sitting there. That would have been the 43-year-old, and he was like, so it's not for old people alone? And I was like, no. And he came and he started at 280 pounds.
Wow.
6'3", I believe is his height. And now he's like 265, and he only started about 6 to 8 weeks ago. So he's committed to not just coming to the classes, but he's committed to doing the work at home, because that's what we want persons to do. We don't want to you come and when you see the doctor, all right, doctor, I do this, and the doctor say yes, and then you're going on with a vibe, and then you stop.
That's it. Yep.
That's most Trinidadians.
Yes.
So he's very consistent in what he does, and because of that, he does exercise in Carnage and also in Diego Martin, because in Diego Martin, when the health center was recently built, they gave us more equipment.
Yeah.
But TTMoves, I understand, it will be providing more equipment for the different health centers within the Northwest Regional Health Authority to facilitate more exercise programs, because we like body weight exercises is
Yes.
good, but as you age, you still need to keep the bone density and the muscle structure with heavier weights. So weights is always the best option when exercising, not just going and walking and doing the cardio. You need to make sure that what supports the skeletal structure, being the muscles, is strong enough and rigid enough to carry you through life.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much, Sheldon. Thank you so much, Dr. Clapperton, for being with us this morning. Looking forward to seeing this event. I know it's going to be very well attended. Once you said online registration was closed, that's it. And I know many of you are also going to be walking in. Don't miss it. The Walk, Run and Wellness Festival is happening on the 30th of September at the Queen's Park Savannah, part of the TTMoves initiative. Stay tuned, because we're staying in tune with some physical activity with our next conversation about the Olympics right here on the Now Morning Show.